6.4 update video. It's running. Just want to give you an update, give you a few details. Thanks to Oil Depot for all the Lucas I got from them. All kinds of Lucas for various projects. Lucas makes some good stuff, and then Lucas makes some pure snake oil too. I'm not a Lucas fan across the board. I like some Lucas products and some they're no good, like the chain lube right down there. If you're thinking about using it for a dirt bike, don't. It's like good for a thread cutting oil, something like that, but go with Maxima chain wax or something for dirt bikes. Wouldn't use that again. We'll use the racing two-stroke in our two-stroke dirt bikes, the regular Lucas there, and the RC cars. But here's the 6.4 back together. Grayson and Colton did all the torque procedures. Colton and his buddies kicked my intercooler over, put a dent in it. Brand new. Thanks. But it's back in there. Grayson did most of the torque procedures on the rockers, everything on the top of the engine, manifolds. Wanted to prove that if you're doing a 6.4 in a normal garage with normal tools, you can get one out and back in. If you got a reputable engine builder, which I do, thanks Anthony. Super Duty Service, Grand Valley, Missouri. It's all clean, spotless. We did not take the cab up on this truck because I've had the up pipes and manifolds off of this truck before, so they were not rusted together. The first time I ever did this to this truck, we took the cab up by 4 inches. We put about a 4.5-inch block right down there and tilted the cab backwards. Now, you're going to need the bed off for that to happen, but the bed comes off with 8 bolts, and then the cab can tilt back on the back mounts and give you plenty of room to get the turbo off without smashing the firewall up and get to those up bolts, and especially the 2 that are in the middle of the turbo on the back. Very hard to get to. And a tip, if you're not going to raise the cab, leave your downpipe laying in there. Leave it laying in there, and definitely have it in there before you put the rocker boxes on or before you put the valve covers and the rocker boxes back on. Have it laying in there loose because it will not go in otherwise. You will have to lift the cab either on the passenger side and tilt the cab like this, just enough to get it in, or if you're going at it the first time and it's rusty, like this to get it in. But otherwise, that down pipe is going to need to lay in there. You cannot fit it in later. Just an easy tip in case you guys are thinking about doing this. It can be done. I got a few more little things to tie up, put the cowl back in and the windshield wipers back on. But it can be done. Got my Walmart Never Start batteries there. People knock them, but you can go to any Walmart in America and that barcode is the warranty. You might not find an AutoZone, Advance, O'Reilly, Napa, or whoever in whatever town you're rolling through, but I almost bet they have a Walmart. So that's the only reason I go with them. They're made by Johnson Controls or somebody. I guarantee you Walmart doesn't make their own battery. But I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick crank up. It's got all Lucas fluids in it. We got the CAT rated ELC in there, red. I've got Lucas power steering fluid in the power steering. We have BG.4 brake fluid in there. Lucas 1540 Magnum in the oil. Lucas multi-vehicle in the transfer case. And we're getting ready to do the Lucas gear oils, as you can see down there. But let's fire this thing up. It should fire right up. Fires right up. nice and quiet. Look at that. I know it's hard to see. And my phone's not the best, I promise you. But I mean, it's not even trying to get any back pressure or blow by there. Not even trying at all. Running smooth. Not blowing any smoke. For a 6.4, can you believe it? All right, now just to recover my bases, if you think you're going to throw one of these back together with a bunch of old parts, it's not going to happen. This is new injectors, new turbo, new high pressure fuel pump, new oil pump. If it's new, and you can name it, it's on there. You're going to waste your time if you put your truck together and put a bunch of old junk back on a new long block that you spent $7,000 to $10,000 on. If you think you're going to get out of this less than $10,000 and do it right, just sell the truck to somebody who cares and who will do it right. So, thanks Anthony and Julie, Tanner, Powerstroke Help, all the guys that helped out with this, Randy Eaton at Oil Depot, Oklahoma City, Mike Reyna, Bob Howard PDC. It's got 56 miles on it right now. We're going to take it out for about a 100-mile run in the next day or two and get it ready for snowplow season. See ya.